Rock climbing has been an obsession for a small number of people for the last 100 years. People have climbed all over the U.S., east to west, north to south, from the Rockies to the Appalachians. In rock climbing, you encounter a variety of climates and rock formations. We are going to take a journey from the east to the west to some of the best and most famous rock climbing destinations in the world. The first place that we are going to go to is in the Shawangunk Mountains of New York, part of the Appalachian Mountains. The area is commonly known as the Gungsta Climbers. It is made up of predominantly sandstone, which was shaped by glaciers slowly moving over their surface many years ago. The Gunks has a humid subtropical climate. It has been one of the most popular climbing destinations in America since the 1930s. It has over 1,200 documented climbing routes and hosts approximately 50,000 climbers each year. As we move west, we will stop at two of my most favorite climbing spots, the New River Gorge and Seneca in West Virginia. The New River Gorge is actually only one section of the gorge that runs along the New River in West Virginia. The New River is the second oldest river in the world. It has a humid continental climate which makes it pretty ideal for rock climbers. The rock is made up of sandstone. There are approximately 1,400 established climbing routes here. It is probably the most popular place for climbers to go in the eastern United States. While climbing here in 2009, I fell about 45 feet before stopping 20 feet above the ground. About 3 hours northeast of the New is Seneca Rocks, West Virginia. This formation is a fin made up of quartz. The outer layers of rock were worn away, leaving the fin of quartz. There was originally a prominent pinnacle where the notch is now. It fell on October 22, 1987. I spent 2 days climbing here and had an amazing view to end each day. Traveling southwest to Steele, Alabama, we find Horsepins 40, which is an area known for its strange boulder formations. Horsepins 40 is situated on top of Alabama's third highest mountain. It is made up of ancient erosion carved sandstone. It is one of the most concentrated boulder fields in the world. It is part of the Triple Crown, which is a three-part bouldering competition. It is extremely beautiful. I spent 2 days climbing here a year ago, and it was also my daughter's first climbing trip. The last two places that we will go to are the most popular climbing destinations in all of North America. Nestled in one of the most famous national parks, Yosemite, El Capitan and Half Dome lure expert climbers from around the world. Half Dome may appear to be a dome that only has half of it remaining. It is actually a granite ridge of rock that is as whole as it has ever been. It is not only climbed but hiked regularly. Hikers reach the top by using a cable ladder at the end of the hike. El Capitan is 3,000 feet high from the base to summit. It was first climbed in 1958 and took 18 months, on and off, to finish. It now takes an average climber 4 to 5 days to reach the top. The weather atop these formations is extremely erratic. That's why it is such a big risk to climb them. Once you start, you cannot just decide to walk away. Only the elite climb here. I have never climbed at either of these places, but it is my highest aspiration as a climber. One day I will be good enough and smart enough to climb here. Rock climbing takes courage, strength, and finesse. The rocks we've talked about are some of the oldest things on Earth. You must flow with them. In a way, climbers connect to the immense past of the Earth through these sentinels of time that are slowly being eroded by wind and water. Next time you see a cliff or a rock formation, you should think about how it came to be and how we as humans can connect to these seemingly indomitable structures.
The bear went over the mountain, the bear went over the mountain, the bear went over the mountain to see what he could see. And all that he could see, and all that he could see was the other side of the mountain, the other side of the mountain, the other side of the mountain was